Hey Cancer, it's Lisa, and here is your August 21st to 27th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest this month to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the draw. If you've already subscribed, no problem. Still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of August. Okay, Cancer. So let's see what's in store for you this week. The Ace of Cups. Very nice. Ace of Cups, a mix of a few different things. So we'll see how it comes out with the clarity. But it is basically, you have a ton of good things in your life. And more things are going to be coming. They're heaven sent. It's being in a place of gratitude. A lot of times when this card comes up, it's about focusing on what you're grateful for. Like, what do you have in your life that's good? Instead of focusing on the negative things, it's focusing on the positives that you have in your life that are factual. Like, I'm grateful for this, or I'm grateful for that. And kind of, this card always makes me think of those books, Chicken Soup for the Soul, and where you focus on all the small things, and they can be really, really small, and it just kind of makes you realize how lucky you are. And then what that does, the importance of that, is one, it changes your mindset, because you now, instead of looking at things negatively and finding all the negative in the world or what's around you, is you now are looking for all the positive things. There is a practice for subconscious work where they call it the lucky girl syndrome or lucky guy syndrome. And it's basically every time something happens in the day, you kind of refer to it and you notice it and recognize it. So like when you hit every green light, you're like, I'm the luckiest girl or guy around. I'm hitting every red light or every green light, right? Or I found the perfect parking spot. And so what that does is it retrains your subconscious, and puts out to the universe that you are grateful for the good things in your life. And then what the universe hears is that you want more things to be grateful for. So they send you more things to be grateful for. It's just like if we start the day and you see negative things and you're like, oh, I'm grumpy today. I hate everything. Those are the days that you find you get a flat tire, and that, everybody you talk to is negative. So you're creating this energy and you're manifesting this energy into your life. So when you start looking at things, because they say what you do is you start every day before you get out of bed or before you leave for the day, is you either write down or you say 3 things that you're grateful for, or 5 things that you're grateful for. And that kind of sets the tone for the day. So you say, I'm grateful for, my cup of coffee, my kids, my spouse, that I have a car to take me here. I'm grateful for the house the roof over my head, whatever it is. It can be small or it can be big and significant things. That creates the tone and then brings you good things throughout the day. So really, really important. The challenge that you have this coming week is a victory. Really interesting. So we'll get some clarity on that. So it could be that you haven't had a victory, or that you're not focusing on the victory that you've had. Again, because they're talking that it is a challenge this week for you to see this victory. So that's interesting. And I know I say interesting because I do find it all very interesting. My husband always says, you always say interesting, but I always do find it very interesting. Okay, and then what you don't see coming this week is the Emperor. The Emperor is all your hard work paying off. It can be getting recognition for your hard work as well. Either way, it's a positive card, because it is that you recognize it or you get recognition for the hard work you've done. And for many of you, it could be in different areas of your life, but it does feel like it's kind of all encompassing in different areas. And then where you need to focus this week is just moving forward, going towards what it is you want in your life and not getting distracted. This is the card that I always say in my readings that is like the movie Up with the dogs. And when they see a squirrel, they're like, squirrel. And it's getting distracted by other things. So you have stuff that you want to accomplish, or stuff that you're just like, even if you're trying to be grateful. So you're focusing on being grateful, and people are pulling you off of that path where they're being, drama and conflict. And so it's just like, don't pay attention to what other people are saying or doing. Do what's right for you. Just be 100% yourself. Don't get influenced by other people and other things, and don't get distracted by what people will think or what they'll say or anything like that. It's just like, you got stuff to do. Just keep moving forward. You have victories to have and more victories to have, and you just need to keep moving forward. So and it is too, is like, if you're like, I'm moving forward, if it's about leaving a job, then it's like, I'm not going to get distracted by what they're going to think about it or what they're going to say about it. I'm going to keep moving forward because I have to do this. This is what's right for me. If it's about health and fitness, it's kind of like, I'm not going to do what other people are telling me to do. I'm going to do what feels right for me. So it can flow into different areas of your life, depending on what's going on with you individually. Okay, so the Ace of Cups really is all about gratitude. That you have a ton of things in your life currently that you should be grateful for, and it's focusing on those and not focusing on what you don't have. And then, doing all the things I said, where you send it out daily, and then that not only changes your subconscious so you're not focused on the negative, but it also brings in abundance. So you are manifesting at the same time as you're focusing on this. Wow, you get the Six of Wands again. So this helps you get a victory, right? So it really is that, it's all about mindset. And if you have a positive mindset, and it doesn't have to be cheesy positive, it's just like focusing on what you have and what you want more of, or, the experiences you've had and all that kind of stuff, the people that you do have in your life that enhance you. It brings in victories for you. They're saying the more you do that, the more you get mental clarity. Again, these are both victory cards. So this card is about having mental victory, things coming really clear to you, things that you need to kind of see. Again, there's this thing where your mind is clouded by looking at all the negatives and what you don't have, instead of focusing on what you do have. And when you focus on what you do have, you kind of get this new perspective and you have victories, and you're like, wow, man, I'm lucky in a lot of ways. And then you bring more and more stuff to you. The Five of Cups is all about mindset again, right? And it's about not focusing on what's not happening or the negative that's happening around you. It's like just moving forward, moving towards all the good things that are waiting for you. Not just what you have currently in your life, but the good things that are waiting for you. If you stay and you focus on the negative, it can be focused on the world and what's going on there and the negativity bringing you down. A lot of empaths will get this card because, they shouldn't be watching the news or social media posts about, whatever. It's all because all that does is it kind of roots you in negativity and makes you stand still. So then nothing moves forward in your life, and all the good things that you want to come in are out of reach, or you're not moving towards them because you're too busy focusing on all the negative. And, the way they say it, Spirit says it, that even if you say, if you there was a goal you wanted to attain, you reach that goal, you're not seeing it because all you're seeing is the negative that's around you, right? So it's kind of like, it literally could be tap dancing, hitting you on the head in front of you, and you still would not see it because you're focused on all the negative. So they're saying you need to stop the negative, you need to adjust your mindset, and the best way to do that is through gratitude and focusing on what you do have, and not focus on what you don't have. And then when you do that, an opportunity comes out of the blue when you least expect it. You will see the opportunity. It feels very much like being focused on, the negative, disliking what you're doing or whatever it is, the things that you need to change. and you're focusing on that you don't see an opportunity that's right in front of you that leads you to this victory of all the things that you want. So it's about changing your mindset this week. And I know with, Cancers, it is difficult because of emotion, and that how your emotions go up and down, but really you can do it. You can focus on gratitude, get a journal or a little pad of paper, and every day write down the things that you are grateful for. There is a manifesting theory where it's like 3-6-9, I think it is. So it's like you write it down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. I'm not expecting you to do that. Even if you start your day with doing it, or if even during the day, if you start to get negative, if you go, you know what, I'm feeling being negative, I've got to adjust this. What am I grateful for in this moment? Right? And pick the things you're grateful for. Even if it's hard, it'll get easier and easier as you change your mindset, but it's something that you need to do. Okay, so then the challenge you have is seeing the victories that you have currently attained and more that are to come, right? Because it feels like you guys have been working on certain things and that you've had some victories, but because of this mindset, you're not seeing them, right? So you're not seeing the victories and the improvements and all of that kind of stuff. And it's about focusing and seeing with gratitude the victories you have had. The moon is the same. The moon is about illuminating what's going on in the now, right? And by focusing on positives, focusing on the victories you have had will illuminate your path, and you'll be able to see where you need to go and how you need to move forward to get towards where you want to get more of. They're saying you have all the tools you need to succeed and to do this. The King of Wands is all about focus on what's right in front of you and be open to opportunity that presents itself. So not being so hyper-focused on this is what I need to achieve, or this is what I'm doing in the now, or where I'm going. It's kind of like, no, I got to be open to, an opportunity the universe brings in for me. And then as you do that, you start to move towards like-minded people. And it feels very much like expanding to more positive people that are enjoying life, people that enjoy things around them, and not the negative. So it's having like-minded people and moving towards like-minded people. All right. And then the card of what you don't see coming in is the Emperor. So the Emperor is hard work paying off. That you've been working hard at, something pays off and you start to have good luck and good fortune as you move forward because you're, doing this plus some of the stuff you've already done. And this is also so it's recognizing what you've achieved and what you've done in a positive way. And then it's also someone recognizes someone of authority that you might look up to, or might be a boss or a family member, but it's someone recognizes the hard work you put in, and you start to get acknowledgement for the work. It could be if you've applied for a job or anything like that, but someone knows what you have accomplished and they're kind of thinking about helping you to accomplish more. The Justice card is about that you've broken some bad habits, you are continuing to move forward with balance, and that this helps you achieve not only your goals and moving towards good luck and good fortune and all your hard work paying off, but it also, balance will allow this person to see you. The High Priestess is all about your intuition and connecting to your intuition, not your head or your heart, because your head talks you out of it. That's where the devil or the shadow side lives. When your gut tells you to go for something, your head will talk you out of it and be like, are you crazy? Right? Don't do that. I think you had this in the last reading. And your heart will do the same thing. That your heart, a lot of times it's the reverse. The heart can lead you into getting yourself in trouble, where it's like all heart and like, I'd love to do that. And then it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, right? So it's listening to your gut and then balancing it, or using your gut to balance the other things. Wow. So the 10 of Pentacles is the lottery win card. So I'd be buying a lottery ticket, but it is about success coming in, big success, abundance, happiness, fulfillment. It can be family connections. Is basically sitting back and being really content and going, you know what, I like this, right? And so it's not just about money. It's about really kind of being content and happy with the way things are going. But it is money as well. And then the 8 of Wands is all about travel. It can be things moving forward fast, like shooting forward, but it feels like travel brings you this. It can be that this card is also inheritance, but it's like a big lump sum of money. But it can be that there's this emperor, this person of authority who recognizes you. You might get a bonus, which then allows you to travel. It can come in they may give you a big raise, or job opportunity, which then helps you travel. But it is, traveling brings you more success brings you travel. It's like, it intertwines with each other. It's really positive, but it is, in order to get to there, you need to kind of switch your mindset and focus on what you do have and not what you don't have. Okay. And then the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about listening to your gut, moving forward. This card reminds me, besides the squirrel thing and getting distracted by what other people are saying or doing, and just kind of focusing on, doing what you need to do. It is a little bit like the Serenity Prayer, where it is, just do what you can control, your actions, your attitude, your mindset, and let go of what you can't control. And don't worry about it. Don't look over your shoulder and go, what if, what are they saying? All of that kind of stuff. Just move towards your goals and, let go of everything else. The 8 of Pentacles is all about you having to gather some information, learn some things, do some work in order to have more success. And they're saying it's both. You've done some of that and it's leading you to some successes and victories, and now it's just doing more. And that can be, where do you want to travel? Because they talked about travel. It can be, learning new skills that enhance you and allow you to do certain things. It can be doing work where, if it's like health and fitness, learning new things and moving forward to them, new techniques. The 7 of Pentacles is that you've planted the seeds to your success, and now it's just adding things, taking things away, adjusting things. But then you eventually reap the benefits of it all the hard work you've put in. The Page of Swords, which is like they're doubling down on it. So there's the Page of Swords. It is, like I said, it's about just moving forward, kicking butt, not getting distracted, doing what you can do, taking action and doing what you can do, and letting go of what you can't control. And then the final card is that it's leading you towards like-minded people. You are moving towards more like-minded people. They've said it several times, where it's people that want to embrace life, enjoy things. They enhance you, you enhance them, rather than them bringing you down. It really kind of moves you forward, and it's like you're ready to be around more like-minded people that want to achieve sort of the same things you want to achieve, or at least look at life differently than what you're currently around. More positive, more advancements and things like that. So really interesting, Cancer. Let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you next week.
You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf.